Creating a successful garden can be a rewarding and fulfilling experience, but it can also be a bit overwhelming for beginners. There are so many different factors to consider, from choosing the right plants to planning the layout of your garden. However, with a little bit of knowledge and some helpful tips and tricks, anyone can create a beautiful and thriving garden. Choosing the right plants. The first step in creating a successful garden is choosing the right plants. This will depend on a number of factors, including the climate in your area, the amount of sunlight your garden gets, and the size and layout of your garden. When choosing plants, it's important to consider things like their growth habits, their water and fertilizer requirements, and their susceptibility to pests and diseases. Some good plants for beginners include annuals. These plants complete their life cycle in 1 year, and can be planted in the spring and harvested in the fall. They are easy to grow and don't require much care. Perennials. These plants come back year after year. They are hardy and return every year. They are an excellent option for beginners because they require less maintenance than annuals. Succulents. These plants are drought tolerant and don't require much care. They are ideal for beginners because they are easy to grow and maintain. Herbs. Herbs are easy to grow and can be used in a variety of dishes. They don't require much care, making them an excellent option for beginners. Vegetables. Vegetables are easy to grow and can be a fun and rewarding experience. They require a bit more care than other plants, but they can be a great way to get started with gardening. Soil preparation. Once you've chosen the plants you want to grow, it's important to prepare the soil. The soil is the foundation of your garden and will determine the success of your plants. The soil should be rich in nutrients, well-draining, and easy to work with. To prepare the soil, you will need to remove any weeds, rocks, or debris. You should also add organic matter, such as compost or manure, to the soil to improve its fertility. Planning the layout of your garden. The layout of your garden is another important factor to consider when creating a successful garden. The layout should be designed to maximize the use of space and to make the most of the sunlight and shade in your garden. When planning the layout, you should also consider things like the size and shape of your garden, the orientation of your garden, and the style of your garden. A good layout should include a balance of different types of plants, including annuals, perennials, shrubs, and trees. It should also include different colors, textures, and forms to create visual interest. The layout should also be functional and easy to maintain, with paths and walkways that make it easy to access all areas of the garden. Watering and fertilizing. Watering and fertilizing are two important factors to consider when creating a successful garden. Without proper watering and fertilizing, your plants will not be able to thrive. The amount of water and fertilizer your plants need will depend on a number of factors, including the type of plants you are growing, the climate in your area, and the size and layout of your garden. When watering your plants, it's important to water them deeply and infrequently. This will encourage deep root growth and will help your plants to be more resilient in times of drought. When fertilizing your plants, it's important to use a balanced fertilizer that contains all the essential nutrients your plants need.